yours too. Riverside really simplified things. Riverside makes the entire process easy, from recording to editing to streaming without having to jump from app to app. Everything you need is all in one place. Recording is simple. Hit record to capture your live session locally, maintaining the highest quality recording while also creating separate audio and video tracks for each participant. Riverside's AI-enhanced editor lets you cut down on editing time. Use it to transform your recordings into high-quality, branded content. Get transcriptions automatically and use them to edit just like a doc, or use the chapter timeline where it's divided into chapters that make it easier to skim and scan. And when all's said and done, Riverside goes the extra mile to optimize your content for sharing. Add video captions in various styles, easily resize your videos for different channels. Plus, with more nifty AI features, Riverside helps you find and create your best clips, turning them into polished, viral content at the click of a button. So, ready to start creating? Try Riverside now for everything you need in a conversation studio for free.
Great. The new GoDaddy Aero has AI marketing tools to help small businesses easily reach thousands of customers. It writes sweet social ads and email marketing. It even analyzes the results to boost business. I better start upping my game with some sweet new moves.
Guess who's back in the disco? Moving so cool, so slick like Crisco. Bet you ain't did it like this though. Brand new chain, new clothes, and a wrist roll.
Nasdaq trade was pretty nice so far. Profitable. It's in a lot of resistance area though, so we gotta be careful. That Nasdaq trade was.
This simple indicator can turn you into a profitable trader in 8 weeks, even if you don't have time to trade. And I can prove it to you.
Gotta watch. Usually, if the candle closes behind the cloud, that's when I'll close the trade. I probably should have closed it up here, or at least took some profit because of all this resistance. But it's still above the cloud, so it's still good. It's kind of getting iffy now. Still didn't close below it. Rejecting back up. I'll just take a little off just in case. Of course, it rockets up. I'll take another one off. You can hold it until it says oversold. Yellow candle. Look, now we got orange now. We could wait till it turns yellow. When it turns orange, it means that it's just becoming oversold. You can always play safe and just get out then. Nothing wrong with that. Could come back and retest this blue line that I put here that was on the daily, was kind of major resistance and support. Could be rejecting it. Whatever it is, I'm not going to let this trade go red no matter what, so we'll just keep an eye on it. Looks like it still wants to go up though. If I were to take this gold trade, I was focusing on Nasdaq, but if I were to take this gold trade over here, I would have held it until it started to turn yellow-orange, and it's just going back and forth. Also, there's a daily resistance here. Everything's still looking pretty good though. Dow still didn't give me an entry yet. No, speak of the devil. There it is. And there's another buy here too. I won't go too heavy because we were already kind of up, but let's see. And we're at that 50 mark, so we got to be careful too. Whole number 50 mark. There you go. I'll take one off. Because it could reverse on it. And we are kind of far away from the cloud, so maybe for some little bit more safety, goes a little more, I'll take another one off. Since I'm focusing on it, I'll just put this up higher. So it is turning a little bit orange, so we have to be wary of that, and it is near the 50. But again, you could just listen to it until it turns a little bit more yellow. You could always re-enter a little bit closer to the cloud to make it a little safer. There it is, yellow. So I'm going to take some profit here. It could keep running up without me, but it's okay. I don't want to be greedy. Being too greedy, sometimes you lose your shirt. So far, nothing but winners this morning. This probably wants to run up to the 21.6, but that's alright. We'll wait for another entry. Very nice. I took a little early, but it's okay. Was there any news? Let's check. No, just balance. Nothing crazy. I knew it. Sometimes these are attracted to whole numbers. We could always scalp it if you wanted to. I have another indicator called the scalper. It's usually triangles, but I'm trying something a little bit different here. I made it into a different form. That is free. This shows momentum. And the momentum is green right here on this line. Gold is at that daily. So we got to be careful if you wanted to enter there. Could start reversing. Let's see. Yeah, this is probably gonna hit that 600. I don't think I saw. There's no resistance up here, so new territory. Can maybe draw one right here. So technically 660 area would be the next. But I would wait for it to pull back if I was going to enter anything like that. Looks like it's resisting a little bit. We could always do like a little mini resistance line here. Short term. Looks like it wants a bull flag a little bit. And this gold looks like it wants a break. We could enter on that break right there. I'm going to do just 2. Because if it comes back on me, it's okay. I took it because my bullish indicator for short-term scalping is green. And it broke above the previous candle. It was a risky move, but I can afford to lose that. Did pretty well so far today. I think gold wants to break out, man. If it breaks above this, we'll probably get a signal. Kind of resisting here. Oh, there's that gold. I'm going to wait until it closes to confirm that buy. You could be aggressive and buy now. It's risky, it's risky, it's risky. Patience, patience. I'll wait for a close. It disappeared. I leave that open-ended for you guys if you're using the bully bear signals. You could be like if price is crazy aggressive, like if this as soon as this popped up, I would have entered in. As soon as it popped up, I would have entered in. But since we're up by this resistance, it's up to you if you want to pop in right away or you could wait for a close. So right now it is available. This NASDAQ really went against me, huh? Still good. Just gotta be careful because I'm on the full lot. Probably should be on micro, but it's okay. My stop loss would be behind the cloud. That NASDAQ trade kind of pissed me off. But if you followed the, if you were scalping, this turned not bullish anymore. Just for short term. That's for the free indicator. For the NASDAQ, it's back at that major support on the daily. And it's yellow, meaning it's way oversold, so it might bounce back up. Kind of broke through a little bit. Just breaking through all the support. There you go, gold. Come on. Blow up. There you go.
Sure, I can help with that. Which of these media providers would you like to use?
None. Let's see, gold. If we stay patient, we'll wait until it turns orange and yellow, and we'll take our profit. NASDAQ is kind of turning bearish here. All right, so it did turn orange. So we have to keep an eye on it. You wouldn't be wrong taking profit here, but you can wait until it turns yellow for a really oversold, overbought. If it starts going below this, I'll probably just take profit. But we'll risk it for the biscuit. Oof. Just playing with their feelings. Bam, baby. That was a big one. So I'm just going to take profit on that. That was pretty aggressively up. But you saw it turned orange on that huge candle. So, like, I wasn't wrong taking profit there. You could still hold it if you wanted to. If your bowels are big enough. NASDAQ looks like it's just confused with life over here. Probably because there's just so much support and resistance here. I'm going to stay out of this for a little bit, NASDAQ. The Dow. It looks like it wants to go bullish. But we'll wait. See, I feel like that was a good call to get out of that. That was just a huge spurt up, and it just keeps dropping, spurt. Nice little win on it, though. Can't complain. Dow just turned bullish. Let's see. Gold, I feel like I want to move this up like a tad bit. The daily resistance. But it just hammered off of it, so if you want to do price action, you could do that also. If you're going to do price action, you would wait for the next candle to break that high of this hammer. I also feel like there's a little bit of a better resistance there. That would confirm it better if it did a hammer. Well, it did actually. So I'm going to be a tad bit risky, and I'll do a buy entry here. And I won't even go crazy. I'll just do a sell here. Take a little bit of profit. Of course it went against me. It's alright. We'll see what happens here. That's not my main strategy, by the way. That's just doing price action. Let's see what happens with this line here. If it could close above it, I think we'll be okay. And it didn't, but I think it's actually right here. If it closes below this cloud, I'll close this trade.
So you think you know Wix? Do you really? First up, we've got
Come on, close up. So close, so I don't know if I should hold it or close it. I feel like it's gonna turn bullish again. It really needs a break above that. Yep, okay. I'm cool with that. I could take a small loss here and not risk it. Fuck me. It's alright. That one kind of hurt a little bit. Let me just look at my profit. Still green. Only by 100 though. That one kind of hurt. A little bit dumb move. Not even trading my fucking strategy. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I feel like it was a good call to close it. It's just way below the cloud. It's going down. Yeah, look at that. That would hurt. And it's like skipping down. On the 5 minute, that's the cloud. Still bullish on the 5 though. It looks like it's gold's turning a little bearish now. Nasdaq just went over bought, so hopefully it comes back to the cloud. We'll get a signal. We'll profit on that. I did enter in a Dow just for a scalp. My momentum indicator is saying still to the upside, and it broke the previous candle high. Those are just for quick scalps, nothing crazy.
Want to turn hair loss into hair gains? With Hims, discover a range of prescription.
So Nasdaq just went overbought. Hopefully it'll start to pull back so we can get an entry in there. Get a signal. This is the previous high before though, so let's be careful. Let's see what it does there. But that would be sweet. Pulls back as a buy signal and then breaks that. That'll probably be moon. Take a little profit off my Dow. Even though it just gave me a buy, motherfucker. That would be the first buy signal of the day, though. Doesn't know what it wants to do, I don't think. That's why the Nasdaq's like up, down, up, down. Of course, gold comes back up. It's alright. It wants to be bullish. Look at the 5. Bounce off the cloud. Just really got to blast through that huge support here. Resistance. It's a monster candle. Do a small entry on the Dow. Got a buy signal. This thing does not know what it wants to do here. NASDAQ breaking above. Let's see. If you just went off the signals, so far everything is 100% win for today. Obviously, you're going to have your losers, but they are small, which is key. So it's breaking above it. I think it wants to hit that 600 before it even tries to even reverse at all. Yep. Right there. 600. And it is touchdown with a reverse. I can't chase this. It's just be wild to chase that. Dow, that actually was a losing signal. It's alright. Small loss. So we got that 600. I might mark it out just a little bit in case it goes back up. I know where the hell I'm looking at. I can't draw a straight line, it looks like. Gold went right up. Could not even hold it. Jesus. If you would have waited for the signals, nothing popped there. It would have kept you out. Would have kept you out of a losing trade, which is good. This NASDAQ, hopefully it pulls back, gives us a little bit of a signal here. I'm thinking gold wants to fall. You got this weird resistance line here. Probably wants to touch it, honestly. That sounds really awkward to say, but it wants to touch it. Just using some patience, just waiting for a signal. short on the gold here. Let's see what happens. It's kind of been a little shaky. Let me see here. And there is major support here too, so you have to be careful. I would like to see what happens here. See, I'm actually kind of glad I didn't get in that gold. Even though it's still valid. It's a little choppy. Like, look, which way does it want to go? Down, up, down, up. If you were to, I would take it here, minimizing the risk. I'll do it now. Stop loss would be behind the cloud. If it closes above it, that means that it's not good. We got to watch this NASDAQ here. Might provide a signal. Not liking this. Not liking that. But that was more of a demonstration. Actually, it didn't close above the cloud, so we're still in it. Looks like there's a little bit of a trend line going here. It kind of makes me nervous. It'll probably bounce around in there.
How the average man's life would change if he used Pi for 5 days straight. Day 1.
So when it gets really choppy like this in this short, is not wrong yet, but if it is, it's best to just give it a minute and see if the market starts trending again, because it's obviously all over the place. NASDAQ did give us, it's giving us a buy. We'll see what it does on the close here. We'll do a small starter on that one. I should be closing this gold. I want to see what it does around here. Starting to look a little bullish though. This makes me nervous. All right, NASDAQ buy. This should be have been a close way down here. I want to see what it does with this triangle. If it starts breaking above it, then obviously it's a sure loser. But it looks like it wants to bounce back and forth. I'm gonna just give it a little bit longer. If not, then we'll say that one's a loser, and then we will not trade gold for probably the rest of the day because it doesn't know what it wants to do. It's a huge triangle. If you wanted to, you could bounce back and forth. But it looks good to go down. And it looks like it's turning gray. Gray candle means that it doesn't know what the fuck it wants to do. And usually you do not trade that. Well, even just because that should have been a loser, so I'll take anything that turns into a profit there. There is a little bit of weird chop there too. If I don't recover this, it's going to be a break-even day. It was such a great day, too. That's just me being stupid. Let's see. Just pulls back, then we're juicy. It should. Man, what a hard candle that was. Remember, I don't close the trade until it closes behind the cloud. Another thing to keep in mind is that my momentum indicator just turned gray, meaning no trend. Unfortunately, that sucks because it means that it could just flop around. Cold trade, got it back. It's a very silly move. Only do that if you know kind of what you're doing. This is just a triangle. Eventually, this is going to break out some way. Most of the time, these are bullish, but I don't know. It's pretty heavy to the downside. The way it's curving. So these are gray bars, so we'll stay out of this completely. Gotta watch this NASDAQ. This is not looking too fresh here. I do like to wait until it closes. Unless there's something wildly crazy down. I'm not like that was pretty harsh there. That sucks. Come on. I'm definitely break even now after this one. Yeah, I was doing so good this morning. One bad signal messed me up, but I should have been smart about it. I could take a profit here. I mean, not profit, close the trade. Let's see. Now I might do the scalp below this. Mm. It's a nice drop down. Let's see. Since there's something going on, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I will put a stop loss. Probably right here. All right, I'll be right back.
increase sales, generate leads, or build brand awareness. Google Ads can reach new customers and make your budget go further, like Beekman 1802, who earned a 400% ROI. Sign up to Google Ads today.
Where's the most convenient place to get that big fitness energy? It's Planet Fitness. With equipment for every workout, everyone belongs in the judgment-free zone. Join today for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime.
Sign up for just $1 down. Hurry. Deal ends December 12th.
Wix gives you the freedom to tell your story with a professional website that reflects who you are and what you have to offer. Customize every element of your website to meet your needs and achieve your goals. Create a unique visual experience that enhances your product and amplifies your message. Expand your website with content that pushes your business forward. Share content that matters to your audience. And present it the way you envision it, from the biggest ideas to the smallest details. Your website, your voice, your platform.
season, you have to shop Sephora at Kohl's for your gifting needs at any price point. Shop Sephora at Kohl's and earn double the rewards.
Nice. That was a nice winner. Oh, and there was a short signal if you took it. That would have been a sweet short. Yep, see? I knew gold was gonna do that triangle and then fall. It made sense. But on the daily, I believe... Let's make this bigger. Daily... What am I here? What am I doing here? What is this? The daily has... Let's see, hide. How about we just hide indicators? I don't know what I just did there. Alright, yeah, all the daily looks like it's marked out pretty well on this. We'll go down to the 4 hour. Maybe here. We'll put one there for now. For gold wise. Then below that, everything's marked out. We'll go down to, let's do 15. Ha! I said it didn't touch that line. Pretty funny. Now let's see, usually when it does that, it might do like a hammer candle on that, and then it would go to the upside. A 5 minute looks like it's doing the hammer. Let's see. We could take this for price action wise. Because it just did a hammer and it broke. But my scalping indicator is neutral. Has no... It's not pointing in any direction. At all. And it's below the cloud. This would be a gamble play. The 1 minute still showing red, but it's still bouncing up off of it. I don't know, it's pointing to not take it. I mean, this main line is saying take it, but all the other indications say nothing yet. Still in a bullish trend here on the bully bear signals, but on the 1 minute it's not. But it's been chop. Let's see if I can see anything on this. See, this is like a triangle. I'm kind of pushing on that one. It's something. So it looks like it actually broke below this triangle here, came down, and they might retest it again, giving it that false illusion there, and drop down to the 2707. So it's kind of like a mind fuck, because 5 minutes says bullish, 1 minute says that it's going to go down. So if I'm having different views, it's best to stay out. We'll keep an eye on it because I'm curious to see what it does. I mean, the 1 minute went gray. Getting close to that 11, so volume starting to die. It would be more of directional trades after 11 usually. I'm not really into that too much. Man, I can't help think this is bullish. Dow was still bullish. I really kind of want to. I'll take a little mini. It's already turning orange, but that's okay. If it breaks out, we'll just take it when it turns a little bit up higher. Small profit. Still really just looking at everything else. Nothing's really moving. Everything's got the gray bar look now. Meaning no volume for the power. Let's check the news. Maybe there's any news around this time. I don't think there is. Not until 12 and they're all yellow. Nothing important. Tomorrow though, 8:30 is CPI. And a rate decision. That's pretty big. Those are kind of hard to trade, but you really want to scalp those for sure. See that gold's just going around in that zone.
Want to keep your hairline where it is? Through Hims.com, you can explore a range of options that work best for you.
It's still testing it. That's two kind of hammers off. And the Dow turned yellow, so that would have been a good trade. Let's see. I don't know. What's going on? Damn, I wish I kind of went heavier in that Dow trade. It looks pretty nice. Like 12 more minutes of trading. In the morning time, excellent trades. Then a little bit later on, a little bit choppy. It gave back a lot of profit. I am still up on the day. I'll check in a minute. Let's see. I'm up $200. Should be like 1,000. Jackass. Green is green, though.
Your future is at your fingertips. Take advantage of the flexibility and
Buy signal on the 5 minute. I just don't trust it. I mean, trust my signals, but I usually take them on the 1 minute. Oh, it broke past though. Shit. And the 1 minute still chilling there. Take go rejection back down. 5 minutes still. Yeah, I guess it's too early in the 5 minute, but just a thought process on where it's gonna go. Obviously, there's no signal, so don't take it. Today, all the signals were great except for this buy signal. It was at the whole number of 600, so we should have been more careful of that. I mean, we closed it when it went below the cloud. We minimized our risk. But sometimes, when it's around this area, it's always, you just don't know. It can get the momentum and start blasting through, or it could reverse like this and start falling through the floor. Now we're back in all this chop area, so we have to be careful again. Gold still in that little pocket. If you look at gold in a higher time frame, it's on that major support. Looks like it wants to go up. see. Man, whoever's in that gold trade, I'm sorry, that's gotta be messing with your mind. But we're not in it. Just observing. But if you look at my trend lines, it's kind of saying what it should be doing. It's breaking above it now. I wonder if it's going to turn bullish. There is a buy signal on the 1 minute still. I mean the 5 minute. I really want to take this trade. A minute. Let's see what happens. I really wanted to close above this line here and then shoot up. I think that would be ideal. And it is above the cloud for the 1 minute, even though it's red. This is a 3-bar reversal right here. This will probably go down to the 518. Damn, I wasn't quick enough, but come on, I did that. I called that out pretty damn quick. This went right above again the yellow line. This is bullish. It wants to go. I feel like this is going to be a 3-bar reversal too to the upside. On the gold. Short signal on the NASDAQ. There is a lot of chop. We have to remember that it's almost 11. And we got to wait for it to close to have the actual signal. And I would like it to be a little bit more closer to the cloud here. But it just went directly to where I said I was going to go too. Maybe I've been doing this for too long. Staring at charts like a zombie. There is a short here, but I would feel more comfortable up here taking it. There's that gold. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Right into my indicator though, so we gotta watch it. Wouldn't be wrong to take profit here either. But I can't help to think that we could maybe run back up. Is that wishful thinking? I don't know. Maybe we could do like this resistance here. We can go a little higher. I think if we get this out of it, that's a nice little run. Nice little run there. Usually when it breaks above this indicator, it's pretty bullish real quick. Short on the NASDAQ stuck. It is in a lot of support though. Look at that gold, baby. It is yellow. Gotta be careful. Should we take it now? Should we let it go? Boom. Are you fucking not entertained? That was pretty good. Damn, that short would have paid. It's okay on the NASDAQ. I just didn't feel comfortable so far below. It was probably going to hit to the 500 area. It's a pretty dramatic move. 600 to 500. Whiplashing all day. But it's at that major support area. It's breaking through. It's going to hit this 500. kind of wish I did what I said I was going to do with this resistance up here, but hindsight. Other than that, awesome trade. Awesome trade. Definitely going to hit this. I don't know what it's going to do when it hits that, though. Might reverse, might go up, might pull back just to get more support area. This looks like some major support here. This whole area is a fucking chop. See, I want to take a... Put this in my Discord. It's reversing. Kind of like what I said, though. It's major resistance here. Man, I wish I took that short on the NASDAQ. That's pretty fucking gnarly drop. It's yellow. So if you were in that short, you would start to take profit here. Thank God I closed that gold. Just wiped it all out. It was probably a liquidity sweep there. But I don't care. Gold means get the F out. This NASDAQ looks like it wants to drop. I need a better signal, though. I don't want to get in all the way down here. And it's all way oversold. Five-minute pulled back. Is now testing the support area again. Which would be here on the 1 minute. But that's a wild ride. You have balls if anybody held that. But it should go up, yeah. I want to see what it does around this, though. Because longer term, gold looks bullish. Bullish. 5. A huge rejection. Huge rejection. From support. Going up. So I'm still bullish. I would be looking for buys. That was a wild jump, though. For gold. That would have hurt if I didn't get out. But I got out when it turned overbought. The NASDAQ looking pretty good. I'm just going to wait for a signal. Because this looks like it wants to go down to the 50s. Do have to remember it's 11 o'clock, so momentum could die down. So far, it looks like it's kicking back up, though. Damn, I knew I should have took this, but it's alright. Is it gonna break it? I didn't want to take it because that shit's a wild ride, but it looks like an awesome trade. About to get a buy signal, I think, aren't we? Oh no, because the volume's low, so it's gonna be gray. So it's still a risky. But if this had a little bit more volume, this would be a buy right here. But so it is a little bit away from the cloud. Cloud's kind of skinny. Might just pussy fart around. That gold spot looks awesome though. That shit's gonna break to the upside. Stuff he wants to go. I'm gonna buy a little bit. Hopefully I'm not an idiot. And this will be probably a quick scalp because I don't have a signal here. Let's see if it breaks it. It really wants to. 5 minutes, really bullish, but we are at that resistance. Gotta be careful. But if it breaks it, this thing is booming. More of a risk trade. Nothing on this short, huh? For the NASDAQ? I wouldn't mind just getting in a little bit, but alright, we'll do one. Gold, let's see. Again, there's no signal here, but so I'm just gonna take profit early. And it's at 11. This thing is looking juicy too, man. Let's see what happens. Fuck it. We won't let it go negative. How about that? There is gold there, color. Let's see if it wants to go up just a little more. Gold loves to be oversold a little bit, but we have to be careful because last time was a dramatic drop. And NASDAQ is showing a short. I'll probably take it because it looks... Well, I'm already in it, but... more if I want to add to it. Maybe I'll the gold. There you go. Damn, look at that. Now it's at the top, so we gotta be careful. Could reverse, but it is over bought at that area, so we have to be careful. Short on the NASDAQ popped. Probably will go to the 450s. I was hoping to get a little bit of a pullback, but I don't think it is. I'm fucking killing this market now. Well, it is showing a little bit oversold. I really think it wants to drop a little lower. We'll have to keep an eye on it. But it wouldn't be wrong to take some profit here. Look at that gold. Yellow. Boom. Just for safety, pop back down. It would have been gold. What does NASDAQ want to do? I don't want it to go sour on me, because I am profitable on it. But you do need to let it wiggle a little bit. We could always take one contract off. It is yellow. I'll take one off. And now I think I should just close this one. It's okay. That's good. First one, huge win. Second one was more of a break even. But I am absolutely cool with that. That was an awesome trade. Still looks like it wants to go to the 455 area. Let me just look at the 5 minutes, see what it looks like. 5 minutes, very oversold. And that looks like the 466 area is support at the beginning of it. So it might touch it. Pretty sure it's gonna touch it. Let's see, we'll get a pullback here. Maybe we'll get a another entry signal. Gotta be careful. It's after 11. After 11, sometimes volume dies down. NASDAQ is kind of testing that cloud with a lot of momentum, so be wary because it could explode through. On the free indicator, it usually is triangles, but I made this into to look a little different. I might release it, I'm not sure yet, but it did turn gray, meaning no momentum. The Dow just turned buy signal. Dow has been doing okay today, but it should pop up more, but Dow's volume is a little low. We'll do one Dow, or two small contracts. NASDAQ is kind of in that chop zone. We'll have to see if there's a signal. It looks like it wants to drop, but we need more confirmation because it could easily bounce up. The gold futures, it's still on that support, major support with a hammer. So still pretty bullish on that. Oh, damn. See, Dow's volume's kind of losing it. I might close that one for a small loss. It's only 15 bucks. I had a feeling that was doing all right, but in the morning time that was actually doing excellent. But it looks like it's losing momentum. Gold, if I was to take it off a price action, would be above this hammer at the 715 area. This could easily break to the downside. But if we wait more confirmation, if you're doing price action, or you could just wait for a signal. Because it's definitely rejecting that top. That's a huge rejection on that top.
Most people trade all day. I only need 20 minutes to hit my goals. Here's my secret. First of all, the other day.
Definitely be careful on that one. It could just be making a flag too on the higher time frame to go higher. See, Nasdaq here, that chop zone, it looked like it wanted to go down, but you had to wait, and it actually did a 3-bar reversal to the upside, and is now retesting that support again. This is short-term support, so this could actually start going to the upside, I believe. But we don't know. We gotta wait until it goes above this cloud. Be better confirmation. Let's look a little bit higher. Time frame, and there's plenty of room between the price and the cloud, so it can return back up a little bit. It did just miss that area here. Probably like a new support area, I guess. But I was pretty damn close. I traded it, made profit. I'm okay with it. Turned orange. I didn't want it to go sour on me, so I took profit on it. Very nice. Gold. Still hanging on with that cloud. 5 minute. It wouldn't be wrong for it to do a pullback like a flag. And probably break, like, has to break this trend line here that I just drew for it to continue up. Nasdaq still looking, doesn't know what to do, but it does look bullish. If you guys have any questions, just type it in the stream. I'll answer it. Sorry, somebody asked me to look at some stocks real quick. I just pulling up Elon Musk is talking about getting rid of fighter jets and putting drones. But it looks like all those stocks already went up. Like some insider trading, like they already knew it was coming. I am up $600 today. Not bad. There is a short signal here, but it is so close. It kind of reversed up. You wouldn't be wrong taking this. It would be a small loss if it's not correct. Let's see what kind of candle happens off of this line here. If it does like a hammer to the downside, then maybe we'll take if it breaks below it. Oh, so it broke below. I wasn't paying attention. I'm going to get 3 contracts to the downside. Obviously, it'll be very tight. And we will wait to see if it price closes above this cloud, then we will close it for a small loss. It's a risk to reward kind of issue here, but it looks like it wants to go. 4 contracts. We'll do 4 contracts. Oof, that thing is reversing on me. Alright. I gave back $100 on that like an idiot. It's okay. So I'm up $550 now. You will have losers sometimes. This looks kind of head and shoulderish here, pattern, which is a pattern to the top. I don't want to do that. I don't want to confuse anybody here. I'll do highlighter. How about that? Oh, I gotta hold it. Shoulder, head. If I had to guess, this would be another shoulder back down and then to the moon. Just a small trade to the downside. See what happens. Alright, so I got most of that back, and a short signal just appeared. Could easily reverse. Gotta keep that in mind. But it looks like it wants to come down. But we gotta be careful of the head and shoulder pattern. But it should touch 490 area, maybe, yeah, 492 maybe. I'm gonna take 2 off. We're at that support area. It's breaking through. Take a little more off. I think I'm going to close it. There is a short signal there, but remember this one kind of popped it up, and it looks like a head and shoulder pattern that I just took off. I could do it again. Down, up, 1 shoulder, 2 shoulder, 3 shoulder, none. And then if you were to trade that, you would want to... I'm going to get rid of this for the better visual. But if you wanted to trade that, like that actual pattern, you would want to do the break of this right here. That would be called the neckline. I'm going to change it to like a pink. If it goes above that, you can get in instantly, or you can wait for a retest to the upside. So like that short signal was cool, but sometimes it sucks if you can't see that pattern. Everybody should learn those patterns anyway, just in case. And here's that pattern I drew before too on the gold. I said that it's going to pull back. It looks like it's about to break it. But it is gray bars, means low volume. Gotta be careful. Did go down, but it's still shoulder. To make that invalid, I would say if it went down here, they'd be like, all right, that's not a shoulder. If it went all the way down and touched again and then reversed, it could be more of like a double bounce. I still think it's a reversal pattern to the upside so far. And other people must have seen that because that was like a whipsaw, 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 whipsaw. And then shorts obviously won. Indicator was in the right direction, but that was just a crazy stop losses. But this is probably going to be a double bottom, I think. Gold hit that reversal again. It's still bearish then. It's probably going to do this for a while. I would not trade gold at all. Let's look at the 5. That looks like a double top for sure. So that would be a downside. Double bottom right here. Look, it's oversold. So yeah, that was a head and shoulder pattern before, but it never broke the neckline, so invalid now. You have to wait for the neck break. This will probably maybe go back to normal where I said it was going to go. Support blue, or it could reverse here. Why did I put that there? Right there. Okay. So right now, double bottom, oversold. Wouldn't be wrong taking this trade either to about 490. But everything is still bearish, so I'm not taking that trade. I'm just putting my biased opinion in. It looks like it wants to go up, buddy. Let's see. Still yellow. Let's see. All right, so it did hit that blue. I'm willing to bet that that's probably some divergence.
If you ever want to know why I block ads with Pi, this is why I block ads with Pi. I just found what may be the biggest.
I'm just taking this off a gamble for the upside. Nothing too crazy. Probably be my last trade anyway. So far, excellent day though. Probably about 600 for the day. I do trade, copy trade, so that 600 is like times 4. Nice little scalp. I'm good with it. I am good with it. Oh, and it reversed. But that was, again, just a scalp. All right, I'm going to call it a day. That was great trading today. If anybody has any questions, I have a Discord. If you need to get this indicator, it's in my bio. You go to the WAP section. I have a free indicator, which is these triangles here. That's basically when momentum is in that direction. Obviously, it's best when high volume. I am working on making it a little bit better visual. Like this line that I have here. If somebody's more interested in that, just let me know. Just drop a comment on the video. I'll get back to you. If you join WAP, I have Discord. If you get the free version, there is a area in Discord that you could do general questions. And then I have a paid section. I'm trying to build that up. And that the paid section would be for these signals, which is my bread and butter where I make most of my money. You can make money off of these scalping indicator. It's just my signals are a little bit better, I think. But you can. I've made lots of money off these. You gotta just trade the momentum of each one. I usually take profit pretty quick on these. You could hold it through every single one. Just looking at the Dow here, you could have entered here in the first one and held it all the way till it disappeared. That would have been a banger. Or you can put both indicators together, which sometimes I do. So on this NASDAQ, we're looking at the head and shoulders, but it's still showing momentum to the downside in the scalp. So I try to go live on my days off of work. In Discord, I will always be on it and get back to you if I can't answer right away. I'm trying to think if I missed anything else. But yeah, take small trades, build your portfolio up slowly. I like to trade futures. It's a lot easier to read. I can penny stock trade. I said that backwards. I can trade penny stocks. I can trade any stock, really. It's just got to learn the pattern. I really like flags with those and momentum. The scalping indicator works very well with penny stocks on the 1 minute. If you wanted to trade the breaks of each candle, works pretty damn good. I've actually done it quite a lot. But I'm waiting for Trump to get in, because when Trump gets in, penny stocks are awesome. Until then, I'll be trading futures. I'll probably be trading futures all the time. I have not tested out I believe they would work, the signals on penny stocks. But you would need momentum stocks. I can teach you guys that pretty easily. It's not hard at all. You just look for high volume stocks, pre-market. Yeah, if any questions, just drop a comment in the video and I will get back to you. And if anybody's curious on why I charging, obviously I did the work and put this together. And if you guys ever heard of more money, more problems, it's true. You want to spend more. I'm not trying to be greedy. Just like some money, you know? Alright, I'm going to hop off. Take it easy.
Oh, you've never used samples like this before.